welcome back to the channel, folks. I hope you recovered after the Christmas eating and maybe enjoying on some special beverage marathon, and you're ready for the last video of 2024. So today we are talking about Daiwa Luvias from 2024. I got this reel around 3 months ago and I fished with it maybe 5 times, so this will be more of a first impression video than a deep down review. First of all, if you haven't seen my review of Luvias 2020, you can watch it here, because I'm gonna be comparing it to that reel. This is my Luvias 2020 size 3000C. I have it now for 2.5 years and it still works amazing. Nothing wrong happened with this reel in 2.5 years. It's a little bit beat down, the knob shows some wear signs because this plastic skin is taking off now. And other thing that happened is this guiding bell, it's now a little bit on the side. It's supposed to be straight and now it has a little bit of an edge. I think it's because there is a spring and it got a little bit loose and lost some tension. So I should probably change it, but it still lays the line perfectly. Casting and reeling your bait in has no problems. So it's just more visual thing that annoys me a little bit, but otherwise nothing wrong with the reel. And as I said in my initial review after 1 year, this was the best reel you can get for the money. So I really beat up this reel and it's still rotating basically as I took it off the box 2 days ago. So this was a great investment. And the question is this gonna be the same? And I don't know the answer to that yet. I hope it will, because I don't see any logical reason why it gets worse than previous model. What has changed on this reel? The design, obviously, basically the colors, and some few major updates. One being the bell. Now it's redesigned. I think all the new Daivas, like top models, has this new design. Also the rotor changed a little bit. It got a little bit more minimalistic, even more than before. And one major update, I don't know how it will stand the test of time. Now all these parts are screwed into other parts from other direction, meaning the bell, for example, and this guiding roller was screwed in from this side to the bell, and now it's screwed in from the belt to this holding arm. Also, these holding arms are now fixed with some clip, and I don't think there is a screw. It's only a shaft and some kind of fixing ring. And previously they were screwed in with your regular screws on both sides. I don't know if that's for better or worse, but that's not only the color has been changed, there's some updates. I looked throughout the lineup and basically all the models, most of them got 5 grams lighter. I don't know if you're gonna feel those 5 grams while fishing, but I like my tackle lighter, except those really heavy setups for the heavy jig, pike fishing, walleye fishing in big depth and stuff like that. But for other use, I really like lighter tackle. This is a PCLT 2500 model. PC stands for Power Custom or something like that. I will use it for mainly chub and trout fishing. Originally I spooled 0.8p line on this reel because it's kinda made for that. It says 0.8p braid is 200, spooled at 200 meters of 0.8 Bone Rush from YGK. It was perfectly full spool, but then I thought, since I have this more powerful model and I have this extra spool on it. I spooled my 0.8p here, and I spooled 0.6p line on this reel. So now I will feel more comfortable using it for trout and for chub fishing. Also, I could use it for like light to medium weight jigs, but I don't really have a rod for that. Maybe I'll get one in the future. It feels as good as the last one did. It is smooth as butter. I did upgrade it a little bit. I put in one more ball bearing into the knob, because originally there was one ball bearing. I changed two more bushings, one on the main shaft and one inside the spool to the ball bearings, because I also gonna use this for area trout fishing, and you use your spool a lot there. That's basically one fishing style where you reel in your fish. You're not pulling it with your rod, but you're reeling it with your reel, and your drag works extensively in there, meaning your spool is spinning around a lot, and ball bearings are just better for that. I would have probably did that later, but I just got an offer to buy the packaged ball bearings to do all this stuff, so I just bought it, changed it, and forgot about it. So those few times I used it, I really enjoyed it, as I did with the previous model. It is smooth as butter, it's light, it casts great, it does everything perfectly. And if this reel stands the test of time like the previous one did, again, I think this will be the best reel for your money in that kind of higher segment, the gateway to the highest tier of the reels. As we know by now, the Luvias lineup manufacturing has been moved to China, but the last one also did. Only the first batch was made in Japan, and then it was moved to China. It was great assembly, great performance, everything was good with it, so I have no doubt this one will be fine too. I like my gear being made in Japan, but you know, you want something made in Japan nowadays, you have to pay premium. And this, although it's not cheap, but it's really affordable. And Shimano's answer to this is twin power. It's kind of in the same price range. I wouldn't necessarily say this is better than twin power or worse, but I think they are a little bit different reels. Twin power is more for power, it's in its name, and if you're gonna use it for jigs, maybe I would go with that. But as I said, the old model stood up for me for everything I did, and this is for me like more finesse reel. So I will probably make a review of it after a year or a half year fishing with it. Really depends how much I'm gonna use it, and I'll give you my thoughts then. And also, if anything wrong happens with it sooner, I will let you know. So this is my first impressions of Daiwa Luvias 2024. I hope this year was great for you. It was great for me. I'm happy with the year, and I'm off to celebrate the new year, and I will see you in 2025. Stay safe, do not put those fireworks into the wrong places. See you next year, guys. Peace.